guys, it's Alex and welcome to episode 4 of my F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. We're at Spain for this week, but before we start the episode, I've just realised I can get 2 sponsors on the car, get a bit more income. So I'm just looking around the different sponsors, seeing if there's any good sponsors we could use, and I'm seeing this DSB Optics achieve a top 10 finish, which I always aim for anyway, so I might as well take that one. And that's a pretty easy one. Yeah, you know what, I'll go for that just to get some easy money into the team. But as I mentioned last episode, sorry, the engine is worn, so I'm gonna have to I don't need to take a penalty, it doesn't look like, but I might have to later on in the season because a lot of these parts are worn. So I've just changed all them about and see if I can do any upgrades. I can. So there's a weight redistribution I'm doing as well. There's only 2 days till the Spanish Grand Prix, so there's not much time to do anything, but we'll skip it here and yeah, I'll get into qualifying. We just came out of the practice sessions and it was dreadful. I think it was De Vries came 22nd and I came 20th. The car is not the one for this track, but I haven't got high hopes following that. But as always, we'll try our best and the top 10's got to be the aim as always, you know. But let's just hope there could be a safety car or something in the race, because if it's just a clean race, I'm not having high hopes. We are just very slow. It's like very bendy, but at the same time it's very fast and it doesn't suit our car. But anyway, we're going into Q1, try our best anyway, and I'll get back to you at the end of the lap. Coming around to the end of the first lap again. I have no idea if it's a good lap or not, but we're about to cross the line and it's 7th, and I think that is 7th out of 7th, so yeah, not the best first lap, but that is what I was expecting, to be honest. So yeah, we'll go back to the garage now. Going around again in Q1, not right at the end of this time, just halfway through, because as you can see we are 19th. Yeah, I think this is going to be a struggle race, but I guess if I can get out of Q1 it'll be decent, but I'll tell you what happens at the end of this lap. I'm coming around the last bend here. Are we going to even make any time? We've had 2 first green sectors, we gained minimal time. It's put us ahead of De Vries, but yeah, it's not looking good for the car, is it, to be honest. But I've still got one more run in Q1 to try and get out, but we'll have to just see what I can do. Here we go for our third and final run in Q1. It is, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the car. It's definitely me. Well, actually, is it me? Because De Vries is here. But I don't know. But I've got one last shot. I need to overtake both the Alfa Romeos and try and get into Q2. But we'll see what we can do here. I'll get back to you. We're around the last bend. We're getting a bit of time this run, going into about the 3/10th mark. But it's 16th, and I think that means I'm out. I'm not sure, but I guess I can go for this last run. I've got nothing to lose here. Might as well go for it and see if I can make an even better time. This will be my 4th run in Q1, which is horrendous, but got to do what you got to do sometimes. We're coming around the last bend. We've lost too much time. We're not gonna qualify into Q2. I think it was 18th. I want to say it could be lower though. Yeah, 18th in the Spanish Grand Prix. Not too good, but that is genuinely where the car is around this track. So yeah, I mean, it has got through of AlphaTauri, so it's the 2 Williams, the 2 Alfa Romeos, and the 2 Alex Blaze racing teams. So yeah, not the best, but hey, we've still got the race to go. And here we go. We've got our first rival questions. We finally got a rival. I'm going to say Ocon. I think that's a fair rival to have. And now no one cares. But yeah, so I've finally got a rival in Esteban Ocon, just adds another storyline to the series, so that's always good.
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap. So always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The fence starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel, and Albon, Sainz, Norris, Perez, and Daniel Ricciardo, Stroll, Ocon, Pierre Gasly, and Kvyat, Magnussen, Grosjean, Kimi Raikkonen, and Ali, Giovinazzi, De Vries, Latifi, and George Russell ends our grid lineup. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
We go onto the grid there in P18. There was no grid penalties, so I'm just having a quick look at what everyone's tyres choices. Everyone is going for the mediums. I was thinking of maybe going on the hards, but it didn't work too well last time, so I'm going to stick with it. I'm just going to stick with what my engineer recommends me, just a one stop. And yeah, let's go. A bit further back on the grid than I'm used to, but let's see what I can do early on here. The 5 red lights are out, and it's important to get a good start here. Put it straight up to rich mix, but Grosjean is really slowing us down. Raikkonen has found a way around him, but I'm kind of stuck in the second part of this first break. I had to go round the outside there, off the track, and I've nearly gone off the track again, but I'm up to P15. I've gone way too fast around that corner, and I'm being pushed. I'm trying to get back on track. And I'm in a drag race here with, who is it, Giovinazzi, I think. So we're trying to go around the outside, which is now the inside. Going to brake as late as I can. I think we've got that move, but as you can see, there's a lot of cars still in front of us, including the 2 AlphaTauris, but Kvyat's going slow here. Dive bombing around the inside, and I think we've got the move done. We have. So up to P14, so it's quite a slow start, but second half of this first lap, we've got going a bit. We've gained 4 spaces now already, so can we gain another one here? They're going really slow around this bend. I think we've just nicked in front of Gasly. We have, and we're up to P13 now. We've got Stroll. Now it's going to be difficult. We've passed all the slow runners. Now it's the now it's the cars which mean business. But these mediums feeling good early on, and now I feel like we're going to be in this traffic jam for quite some time. Okay, you come back to us now on lap 5 going on to lap 6, and as you can see on the left, Stroll has done well to keep his distance to us, but we've made a gap to Gasly of quite a decent gap. But we were also told that Perez has got damage, engine damage, and he's going slowly. As you can see a bit further up, it's Perez and the 2 Renaults, then Stroll. So I'm hoping he can slow this pack down enough for me just to catch up again, because I was getting DRS from Stroll for a couple of laps, but I made one mistake, and you can see the gap now is 2.4. But as you can see on the mini-map on the left, he is slowing them all of them down. So I'm hoping that can benefit me and help me catch up and try and make some early overtakes. And that plan I just said has not worked because Perez has gone into the pits, but so has a few other cars, and that puts us up to P7 for now anyway. Coming on to laps 8 now, and there's a couple more cars with a pit. Can I overtake? Is Bottas gonna beat me out the pits? It looks like he is, which is not ideal, but I've got the overspeed. Can I go around the outside of Bottas? His tyres will be a bit colder, and I've overtaken Bottas for now anyway. He's probably gonna overtake me right round this bend by the look of it, which is never ideal, but I want to try and keep with him, give him a good fight anyway. But it's not looking like that's possible. He's got better grip, better speed. Yeah, I can't even go around the inside here. He's blocked that off as well. And that's let Gasly catch me up. He's only half a second behind now, so not in the best position anymore. Gasly's going for the move on me. I've had to go take a wide line here, and we've kept the position somehow, but both cars behind are pressurising us quite a lot here. Gasly's fighting for his life with Hamilton, but it looks like Hamilton's got the move done now, which is not good for me because it means that I'm next to be overtaken. And my bets are going to be down this long straight. That's where I'm going to get overtaken. But the tyres are starting to feel worn here. I'm definitely feeling it now. But I think this is where my time is of being P6 is coming to an end, because here comes Hamilton. I'm going to go round to the outside, and he's going to overtake me around the outside. Can I brake later? No, he's got the move done. He's got too much speed for that car, for my liking anyway. I can't fight with that, but no, I've just got to concentrate. Me versus Gasly, because Hamilton's going to be gone. He's already over a second ahead of me, so yeah.
Fuel is looking really good.
And Hamilton's just set the fastest lap. And I'm really struggling here, and Gasly's catching me up quite well here, so I'm going to box a lap early and see if the undercut can work, because I know he's going to have to pit soon. So hopefully if I pit a lap earlier, I can maybe create a bit of a gap towards me and him, because these tyres are really, really struggling now. But yeah, so I'm going to set up to rich mix in a minute and create the biggest gap I can. Coming out 22nd, which to be honest I don't mind. It gives me some clean air to work with, and look, Leclerc's now catching us up as well, so I don't really want to be here. I don't want to be fighting against these top cars when I don't have to be, and it's getting to the point now where they are catching. So yeah, I'm going to pit lap early, and hopefully that can work out for us. So here we go, we're going into the pits now. The one stop of the race, hopefully, unless I crash. I nearly wobbled it into the wall then, but here we go, in the pits now. As you can see there, the tyres were pretty worn and they didn't feel too good on the track, but it's a long pit lane, this one. It's a 2-second stop, which is brilliant from the pit crew. It said that we're coming out in 22nd, but we're here in 14th. Am I 14th though? Was Giovinazzi? Yeah, that was a bit awkward there from me versus Giovinazzi, but we're P15 now, in a bit of a train, which I don't really want to be in, but hopefully I can pass Giovinazzi and start getting away, then try and create some open space. It's very close, but I'm trying to go around the outside. He's blocked that off. I'm gonna have to stick behind him. See, this is not good. I'm losing time to Gasly here. I really do need to try and overtake him as soon as I can, but I might have to just be patient and wait to the DRS zone, because it's a very tight track. And Bottas is out the session, and it's a safety car, and that isn't good for me, because I pitted a lap early and now Gasly's pitting in the yellow flags. It could be over for me. All my hard work.
Which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Oh dear Lord, this is not good. Currently stuck in P15, stuck behind Giovinazzi. I pitted a lap early, didn't go to plan. Bottas is now out, and Giovinazzi's pitted. That's given me some space at least, but it's not looking good, to be honest. Everyone's going in the pits now. There is that Kvyat, that's Kvyat, and it looks like they're coming out ahead of. They are, so it has gone tits up. Or can I overtake him? Can I overtake him? Yep. Oh, I can't overtake him. Yeah, so the yellow flag has well and truly ruined us. I'm now 3 seconds behind Gasly, and he is on fresher tyres. So we have lost positions. So we're currently in P12, and we're on a lap older tyres as well than these guys ahead. So yeah, the strategy didn't go well, let's just say that, but we've still got plenty of time. And safety cars coming in this lap. It's Vettel in the lead, which is quite surprising, but fair play to Vettel. But we've got a job to do. We've got 2 cars to overtake here just to get into the points, so we need to make sure we get a good start here, which it doesn't look like we're going to get, because we got stuck on the curb and Raikkonen's away. Raikkonen's away from us. We've already got a job just to catch them up. And we're going to be pressured by Ricciardo here in a minute. And here he comes, Ricciardo, down the back straight. We've kept the position, but we really can't afford to be fighting here, because we need to catch up with Raikkonen. Can we do it on this back straight maybe? We've got ERS and rich mix fuel on. Maybe if I just wait for a lap or so and DRS comes in, then it might be a bit easier. But it's looking like 10th is all we're going to get, because Gasly's losing, Leclerc's losing Gasly, sorry. So 9th is looking difficult to get, but I've just gone wide there, and that's let Raikkonen get a bit away. So here we go, I've got ERS on again. Oh, hello. A load of cars have just pit. Was not expecting that, but DRS is now here, and we're up to P10, just like that. I thought all the cars had done all the pitting, but clearly they haven't. So we're up to P10 already. Can I overtake? No. Oh, keep going a bit wide there. It's losing us time. But Magnussen's 12th on the soft tyres. What's going on there? I really don't know what Magnussen's doing on the softs, but if that's what he wants to do. Here we go, getting up to the DRS section. I've been patient, I've been waiting. For this DRS, and I've messed it up round the corner. And I'm going to have to wait till the back straight now to do this move, which is felt like it's been taking ages to get done. Around the bends, I don't know, we feel a bit slow around the bends, but the straights we seem to be gaining. But hopefully Gasly can maybe slow Raikkonen up a bit. Okay, here we go, round the last bend. ERS on early. We've got DRS, but so is Raikkonen. And we could both, and there's another person pit. But here we go, let's concentrate on us. Gasly's a sitting duck for both of us here. I'm gonna brake late. Oh dear, and no damage luckily, but we didn't get the move done. And we're both catching up to Gasly now, but I've had a really good launch around there. I'm going to put ERS on. I'm going to go around the outside. Can I get the move done? No, Raikkonen's blocked us off, but we're definitely pressurising. I'm going to go down the inside again. We're definitely in this side. Have we got the move done? We have. We've overtaken Raikkonen. Took a few laps to do, but we have done it. Now we've got to chase Mr. Gasly, who is still a sitting duck, but we're using a lot of fuel here to get all this done. So I'm hoping we can get this move. Oh, hello, Gasly's just gone miles ahead of us there. Here we go, we're going around this last bend. Can I get the DRS and can I get the overtake done on this last straight, which is coming up now? I've got the DRS on him, so we're going to activate that as soon as we can. And here we go, closing down to Gasly on this last straight. Here we go, you can see he's getting closer. I might have to wait another lap to get it done though. It looks like I'm going to, but we're definitely a lot closer to him now. So here we go, we got DRS on Gasly, but I don't want to use ERS too much because I want to wait till the last straight to get the move done. I think this DRS is helping, getting closer, and as you can see we did a half-hearted dive bomb there, but now we just need to concentrate and get ready for this long straight at the end here to get this move done on Mr. Gasly this time to get up to P7. And here we go, he got a good launch, but I'm going to put ERS on as soon as I can, and it's on, and we've got the DRS. Here we go, and now he looks a lot closer. We're gaining on him, we're gaining, getting the slipstream as long as I can. I'm going to dive to the outside, brake late, wheel to wheel, but we've got the move done, or have we? I need to slow down there, and we've got the move done, but I haven't got the racing line. I'm off the racing line, but we're okay. I'm going to have to turn the fuel down now. We used a lot of fuel there to get them two moves done, but we're up to P7 and it doesn't look like we're going to be going any further than that today. We're going up to the next lap and Gasly's closing us down here. I've had to put it back up to Rich just to fight his DRS. We've had to go wide. It's wheel to wheel. It looks like we've got the job done for now. But we are running quite low on fuel and there was a bit of a wobble there. And they've caught us right up again.
Okay, gap ahead is 8.3 seconds.
And here comes Gasly again. I've had to use rich fuel again. Is he going to get the move done this time? Gone wide, it looks like he is. And Gasly's back up to P7. He's overtaken us on that long straight where it seems to be all the overtakes are happening. But yeah, now we've got a job to do to go re-overtake him. Got the DRS, but Raikkonen's just sailing past us. We've managed to keep the... I need to get ready to do the overtake again on this last straight. I need to make sure I'm within a second. That's the first objective, because it's looking a bit dodgy at the moment. Here we go. We do get the DRS just, but here we go. It might be a bit tricky to overtake him. It might take us 2 laps, but here we go. We're going for it. But we're running out of ERS as well. We're not going to do it. We're going to have to wait another lap to do it, but we're really close to Gasly now. Here we go. Around this bendy bit. And I am losing a lot of time there, and he's got away from us again. And this last bendy bit. And here we go, on to the last straight again. Definitely a lot closer this time than we were last time. Here we go. Gonna wait and redeploy ERS. That was our personal best lap time. And here we go, we're running out of ERS. Get the drag, go to the inside. Brake as late as I can. Round the inside. And we've overtaken him. We've overtaken Gasly again. Right, now, can we hold on to it? I need to start saving my fuel as soon as possible. Ready for when they re-overtake us again, which is, I feel like it's going to happen. Here we go again, and Gasly's a lot closer this time. I'm going to have to use the fuel we saved to defend this one. Here he comes. But I think we've just got enough speed, we have. Just to hold on to the position, but he is right up our backsides again. Round, there we go, we've got a bit of gap to him now. Put it back down to lean for the bendy bit and try and look after our fuel, but I made a bit of a mistake there, but no, he can't get in. Gasly's going for the overtake here, and Hamilton is out the session. So that's going to be a free position for one of us, but I've got to just look after my position here for a minute. And it's a yellow flag, so I'm going to luckily hold on to the position there. But that's both Mercedes out here at Spain, which is quite ironic because it's it's where Hamilton and Rosberg famously went out, but they didn't collide into each other this time, but still quite ironic. But we've gained a free position up to P6 now, which, bearing in mind I finished 20th in the practice sessions, I am very happy with, but I've still got to look after this 6th from Gasly and Raikkonen behind. There's a big mistake there. It's given them another chance to overtake me around the worst position for me to make a mistake, because now they're onto the fast straight. But again, I think I'm just about hold on. Let's have, yeah, I'm holding on now. And I rode the curb a bit too much there. That's given Gasly a brilliant chance to overtake. I'm going to squeeze him as much as I can, but it looks like he's going to get the move done, and all my hard work gone right there. Or is it? I'm going around the outside and I've regained the position, I think. Have I? Yes, I have. Wow, I had to use a lot of all the stuff I'd worked to get that position back there, but as you can see on the bottom left in the map, you can see Kvyat is now catching up with Raikkonen. But I just need to concentrate. Maybe I'm going to really go for this second gap now. Use a bit of my fuel to get that second gap, so you can't get DRS on me on that last straight, because that's where it is. It's that last straight which is killing me. That's exactly what we've done. Going around this bend, he's 1.4 away from us, so he's going to be a sitting duck for Raikkonen to overtake. And it's the final lap of the Grand Prix now. Can Raikkonen get the move done? It looks like he's going for it, and he has. Raikkonen's already. Gasly's re-overtaken. Well, I don't really care at this point. They're both fighting. It's letting me get away. But it's Gasly at the moment. Or it's Raikkonen now. It's a big scrap on the last lap. I just need to make sure I see it home. As you can see there, the tyres are pretty worn. But Raikkonen looks like he's done it. Can he hold on to it now for the last lap of the Grand Prix? Be a brilliant finish for Alfa Romeo, P7. One of the bottom 3 teams getting some points. It's always good to see. But Max Verstappen has won the 2nd Grand Prix in a row. He won the Dutch Grand Prix last episode, and he's now won the Spanish Grand Prix. And with both Mercedes out, he's definitely going to be catching them up. So it will be interesting to see how close it is now at the top when I finish this race. But we're coming home with unless I make a huge mistake, a P6 here, which is very good, bearing in mind how much the car was struggling around this track. I mean, you can see it was a 15-second gap to Leclerc. It wasn't the best car, it wasn't the best track for my car, but we came home P6, which is brilliant. So yeah, it would be interesting to see the other, where everyone else finished, but I got driver of the day there, very happy with. We did start quite low down on the grid, so yeah, but there's Chris Horner looking happy again for the 2nd race in a row.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be proud of the victory they secured here. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Max Verstappen.
So there's the top 10. It looks like Kvyat and Gasly got points there, so they did well. But look at Ocon, got a P3, he got a podium. That's very good for a Renault team. But Giovinazzi just missing out on the points. Albon not doing very well. De Vries 16th, not too bad at all. We overtook all them, and the 2 Mercedes obviously DNF'd. But here's the standings. So we're now P5. Wait, what was that? Yeah. Oh, Vettel didn't win. Of course he didn't. But yeah, Kimi Raikkonen now got 6 points to Alfa Romeo, and you can see there they've overtaken Haas, and we've gone down from 3rd to 4th with Ferrari overtaking us. Yeah, that was the Spanish Grand Prix, guys. So if you did like the video, please like and subscribe for more content. See you later.